You're listening to a bonus segment from the Pure Gold podcast, practical tips to help you live with sexual integrity through Jesus Christ.
All right, so what I thought we'd do this week on the podcast was sort of take a much more in-depth look at the website and kind of help you guys navigate the Purity for Life website a little bit. I know at the beginning of each podcast and at the end, we try to encourage you guys to check out the website. For those who listen to the podcast, the website is really, really important. And there is lots of great information on the Purity for Life website. And so I just want to take some time and, the audio podcast, you guys will hear this, but also I would encourage you to actually go onto our YouTube channel or our website and look at the video that goes along with this so you can sort of, see the website and see how we sort of navigate through it and the different layers and pages, and there's just a lot here. So I just want to take some time because we don't often go in depth into our website and what an incredible resource it is for your recovery. So why don't we just kick it off here? We are on the homepage right here. When you go on to our website, which is Purity for Life, right? PFLhome.com is the website address. So PFLhome.com gets you to the homepage here for Purity for Life. And as soon as you log on, as soon as you arrive to the website, you will see the very latest blog post, whether that be our podcast or a blog post that we have put on the website will be right at the top. In this case, it is the bonus segment we just shared recently on Are You Abiding? And so I'd encourage you guys to listen to that. It's a really great little bonus segment. So if you keep scrolling, you will see the most recent, I think I have it set up for 5, the most recent 5 blog posts on the website. So you will see those, and then you can click at the bottom for older posts if you want. But the homepage will actually show the most recent 5 blog posts that we have shared from the website, and there's some good stuff up there, so make sure you check it out. All right, so that is the homepage. Let's go over to About. When you guys click on the About menu, you will be greeted with wow, look at those two hotties. You will be greeted with my wife and I, one of our pictures from this past fall. It is a really good picture, though. I really like it. From when we were in Orlando, Florida, actually. When we were in Florida, we got our pictures taken and family pictures done. But anyway, this section is devoted to a little bit about us, Frank and Tracy Honus. Tells you a little bit about us and our family, and there's a link for a contact form. You can contact us there. But also, this is really important. This is you'll see 2 audio players there. One is my story, where I share my story from addiction to recovery, and then one is my wife's background and story from the 2013. I think it's actually episode 100. Of the Purity for Life podcast, when it was a Purity for Life. So Tracy shares a little bit about her story, her background in that podcast. So definitely want to check that out. If you just want to get to know us a little bit, make sure you scroll below the toes right there to the About Us part, and you can read a little bit about our family and hear about our background and what our interest, why we have so much interest and passion for this area, for helping men and women in sexual addiction. So a little bit about us in the About section there. If you go over to Blog, you guys will be greeted with all the blog posts on our website from the very latest to as much as you want to say, basically. So this actually goes beyond the 5 posts on the homepage. You guys can just click here and just keep going and going and going. There's lots of really good stuff on the website to check out. Lots of articles and links and guest posts and videos and just really good stuff on there that I would encourage you to check out. So you can just keep going until your heart's content there from the blog section. All right, so that is our blog. If you go over to media, you will see sort of a drop-down submenu podcast. and then you will see three more submenus: Anchor, Archive, and Video. And we'll take them one at a time here. If you click on Anchor, this will actually take you to our Anchor, the Anchor website. This is actually the service I use for our podcasting, for the audio podcast, which is Anchor.fm, by the way, which is an incredible service to, I would recommend if you do podcasting or if you want to get started that you use Anchor. They make it incredibly easy. That was not a plug whatsoever, but yes, it was kind of a plug because they're just amazing. But they didn't tell me to say that. Anyway, so this is the Anchor, our Anchor site. And basically, this is the Anchor dashboard, but you can listen to all of our podcasts that we've done on Anchor, which go back to quite a bit, all the way to, we started using Anchor in July, early July of 2017. And before we actually became the Pure Gold podcast. And so you can listen to all those from our Anchor website if you like. So that's what Anchor is. If you go to Media, Podcasts, and Anchor, it'll take you there. If you go down to Archive, that will take you to a Dropbox page where you can sort of a directory here where you see Pure Gold and you see Purity for Life. And if you click on Purity for Life, you can literally listen to all of the podcasts that we've ever recorded. So I have all of them there, all the way literally back to May of 2012, which was episode 1. And so that goes back quite a ways, doesn't it? About 8 years. So you can listen to all the Purity for Life podcasts underneath that directory. And of course you can also, and download them, by the way, too. And the Pure Gold as well. Pure Gold is up there as well. You can listen to that. So, yep, got a couple on there I need to upload and get in the archive. But this kind of takes you to our archive directories where you can listen and to everything and download whatever you'd like. So make sure you check that out. And that is under, let's see if we can get back to our, technical difficulties here. All right, here we go. So that is where you would go from the media menu. If you go up to the menu that says media, and then the submenu podcast and archive. All right. And then the last one on here is video. If you click on there, you will be taken to our YouTube channel. So this is our actual Purity for Life YouTube channel. Yeah, there you go. There's my wife. So this is all of our video content right here. And so I just want to encourage you guys to check that out as well. For quite a while, it was dormant. We didn't have a whole lot. I didn't upload a whole lot on YouTube, but trying to kind of refresh that channel a little bit and get some things going there. But all of our video content is also available. The video is also separated by playlists as well. So you can check that out. And go on to YouTube if you're a YouTuber, you like watching videos. There's lots of good stuff on there as well to check out. All right, so that is the media section. The next section is resources, and going to be announcing some exciting news coming up soon. We're going to be expanding our resources a little bit, but I won't say too much quite yet on that. It'll be coming. I'll have some news coming on that soon. As another section will be going into the resources, and you'll find out more information about that soon. But right now, the resources. Inside the resources menu is online protection and support for wives. If you click on online protection, you'll be taken to the page where I share about Covenant Eyes. Now, Covenant Eyes, I believe, has the best, and I mean the best software out there for protecting all your devices, for accountability. And so I have a little video here that I talk about their screen accountability service that you should check out if you've never checked that out before. It's a really great service to protect your devices and to stay accountable with people in your life who care about you and love you. And so just some more information down here. Are you protecting yourself online? And also, this is really important, but if you're interested in Covenant Eyes and you want to try it out, if you click here, right here, or this banner right here, and you sign up for Covenant Eyes, when you reach the checkout, if you enter the promo code Purity19, you'll receive your first month absolutely free. So that's really, really important. Okay, so information here about covenant odds. It's really important that you guys get protected. If you're not protected, if your devices are not protected, you must get yourself covered. It's really, really important to have good software on all your devices to keep you safe. Super, super important. All right, so then when you go down to after online protection, you go down to support for wives. This is a special page that we have dedicated for wives of those who struggle. And I guess we could say husbands, really, if your wife is a struggler, struggles with sexual addiction. But primarily we find that, this is in a large part, there's, many, many, many men out there who struggle with sexual addiction. And my wife has done a lot of work, had a lot of conversations, and does incredibly, incredibly well working and passionate with working with wives whose husbands are struggling with pornography addiction, with some kind of sexual addiction. And so we want to offer this section to you guys who are wives, a little bit about my wife, quote here from her about some of her background with this struggle and this the struggle she's had with in the midst of my healing and my addiction into recovery. And then there's actually also a contact form down here that if you would like some extra encouragement, if you would like some extra support, if you would like to even have a conversation with Tracy, with my wife, you are able to reach out to us here by filling out this form and submitting it over to us. We would really appreciate that. We just want to encourage you in whatever way we can. And then, so that's the resources section. And then if we go over to contact, this is our general feedback form here. If you have questions, comments, feedback, you just want to let us know how we're doing. We read everything and anything, and we will personally read your message, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. So please let us know if you have questions or comments or anything like that. Go to the contact page there. And of course, we're all over social media. So we have a Facebook page, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, and obviously we showed you our YouTube channel. And then if you click the three dots here, is another link up here to get started with screen accountability. It's kind of hidden. But I wanted to stick that up there for some extra in this section we're filling in as well for the future. So hopefully that gives you guys a little bit more of an in-depth look. I know I probably went kind of fast there, but if you were listening on the audio, you may have to either rewind, or really would work best if you went and watch the video that goes along with this and the actual screencast that I did with this. And so you can make sure you go through our website and see all that we have. And the website is just an incredible resource, and I just would encourage you guys to check it out. Purity for Life. We are here helping individuals live with sexual integrity through Jesus. It is so, so important to have support, and we just want to offer everything on our site to you. Obviously, absolutely free. There's no membership. There's no subscription to anything. All this content is absolutely free for you to encourage you in your journey for sexual integrity. So I hope that was a help for you guys, and I hope it is a blessing for you on your journey. Thank you guys so much for watching and listening this special walkthrough of the Purity for Life website.
You've been listening to a bonus segment from the Pure Gold podcast. For more information about this and other great content, visit pflhome.com.